Despite their efforts, Mikami ultimately stepped in and took over development, creating the Resident Evil 4 we know today. Interestingly, references to Shibata and Kawamura's version of Resident Evil 4 can be found in the debug menu of the Resident Evil 4 preview disc. A list of stages can be found in the debug menu, which include references to areas from trailers of scrapped versions of the game, such as Taxidermy Room, Doll Room, and Airship Corridor. Despite the project's shortcomings, Kawamura wasn't the only one who felt RE4 needed to overhaul the series. Producer Hiroyuki Kobayashi also noticed that the Resident Evil games were recycling the same ideas to the point that Capcom staff became bored working on them, and would transfer to different projects. Kobayashi approached Mikami to figure out how they could make a game to please old fans as well as make new ones. Mikami told IGN, "With Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and all the rest of the series before Resident Evil 4, I was always saying to the staff, scaring the player is the #1 thing. But for the first time in Resident Evil 4, I told the team that fun gameplay was the most important thing." One of Mikami's most crucial decisions was to change the game's camera system. Earlier Resident Evil 4 builds had an over-the-shoulder camera for combat, but the idea to use the camera throughout the entire game was inspired by Mikami playing Onimusha 3 Demon Siege.